Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Trinity Baptist College, the home of the Eagles, as we are getting ready for NCCAA South Region Volleyball between the home team Eagles of Trinity Baptist College and our visitors for this afternoon, the Conquistadors of Florida National University, members of the USCAA. We're going to pause here for prayer and be right back in just a moment. Eagles head coach Leah Bennett bringing us the opening prayer. Now we're going to pause for our national anthem. Conquistadors come into this afternoon's play with a record of 4 wins and 6 losses. They picked up 2 of those 4 wins last night at a tri-match with Florida College and Trinity College of Florida. The Conquistadors defeated the Florida College Falcons in straight sets, 25-19, 19, and 23, and then took care of Trinity Baptist South Region rival Trinity College of Florida, also in straight sets, 25-22, 14, and 13. Meanwhile, the TBC Eagles are 2-10 on the season. Both of those wins coming over Johnson University of Florida. The Eagles will play Johnson again on October 27th right here on the home court. Eagles fell to NAIA Warner University in straight sets last night. And this is the first of 2 between the Eagles and the Conquistadors. We'll have both matches for you here on TBC Eagles on YouTube. Thanks for joining us this afternoon. I'm Ray Bureau, and my son Dean, as always, is our cameraman here at Trinity Baptist College. Head coach of the Eagles in her first year on the volleyball court out of Florida State University is Ms. Leah Bennett. The athletic director of TBC is John D. Jones. I, Ray Bureau, am the sports information director. And our head athletic trainer, Ms. Kristen Aragina, ATC. Head coach of the Conquistadors, Mr. Carlos Huarto. He's assisted by Mr. Jose Garcia. And the other assistant coach unable to make it to TBC today, Ms. Inez Baweden. This match is underway with Maggie Burkholzer serving first, a little too strong, and Florida National is on the board 1-0. The athletic director of Florida National University is Mr. Ryan Raposo, and the sports information director is Mr. Paul Dodson. At this time, the TBC Eagles women's soccer team is playing at South Region rival Toccoa Falls College. Those 2 teams are scoreless at halftime, and we'll try to keep you up to date on how that game and the men's game at Toccoa, which follows, throughout our broadcasts here this afternoon. Macy Fawcett is rejected at the net, and that one goes out of bounds. Jada Charlotte and Lena Valentino double teaming at the front of the court, right by the nylon, and the Conquistadors lead 2-0. And serving for Florida National, wearing number 18, Anii Check that again. Anii Rios. 2-0 Conquistadors. Morgan Wells wearing the libero jersey here this afternoon. That attempt a little too strong from Katie Gooden, and it's 3-0 Florida National. Looking forward to see TBC Eagles basketball on this court in just a few more weeks. Both the women and the men's schedules are up on tbceagles.com. Here's Rios with the serve. Ana Quinones with the hit. Well defended on the center of the court. Moesha Jones getting the start here this afternoon, and she's the one who just made the return. And that one is good from the corner. Hit by Valentino, and a quick 4-0 lead for the Conquistadors. Aniai Rios ready to serve. 4-0, Florida National leads. And a kill from the front corner. Ariana Long makes it a 5-0 lead. Hello to our viewers and fans of the Conquistadors. Thanks for joining us here on TBC Eagles. Again, this is a doubleheader between Trinity Baptist and Florida National. We will have both, and if this first match ends early, the second match will begin very soon after. It's scheduled for 4 o'clock, but the officials said they'll keep things moving. Give the young ladies a little bit of rest before they start match number 2. Quinones tries to keep that one in bounds, but misdirected it, and the first 6 points on the board scored by the Conquistadors. Aniai Rios will have to wait for after the timeout as the Conquistadors lead 6-0. Both teams are winding down their 2020 regular seasons. The Conquistadors have 2 matches left after today. It'll be nearly 2 weeks as they will have to wait again until Friday, October 30th to take the court again. That will be a tri-match with Kaiser University and Life University taking place in Lakeland, Florida, beginning at 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. And then the postseason begins for the Conquistadors soon after. Florida National University, members of the USCAA from Hialeah, Florida. And they're making their way back home after this afternoon's matches. We'll give you the Eagles' remaining schedule at the next opportunity because we are ready to resume play with Aniai Rios back at the line and her team leading 6-0. This is long, tipped up at the net. Macy Fawcett able to track that one down. Quinones with the good return. Set up front. Kill attempt is good. Again, that is Lena Valentino. Already a couple of kills to her credit this afternoon. And Florida National has scored the first 7 points. Rios, a freshman from Rio Grande, Puerto Rico, doing the serving for the Conquistadors. She has served up 6 in a row. TBC had the first serve. And a nice, gentle fingertip roll from Jada Charlotte, a senior from Miami. So the hometown student for the Conquistadors scores that point, and it's 8-0. Florida National leads. Rios gets the whistle. The jump serve. Fawcett able to keep that one off the floor. And Long again with the good hard hit. The freshman from Homestead, Florida, scores point number 9. Still halftime up at Toccoa Falls between the TBC Eagles and the Toccoa Falls College Screaming Eagles, the only 2 members of the Women's South region here in Division II of the NCCAA. Trinity Baptist won their first match 3-2, the season opener. And that one by Fawcett comes up a little short, and a 10-0 lead for Florida National. Rijos ready once again. She has served 9 consecutive points. And that hit is good from Valentino. And Florida National leads 11-0. So Aniai Rijos ready to serve once again. 10 in a row she has served up for her Conquistadors teammates. And 12-0 Conquistadors. And Rios has a really good serve working for her so far this afternoon. Fawcett with the attempt toward the back of the court, and very well defended by Rios. And the tap onto the floor. The effort by Moesha Jones comes up a little short. And 13-0, Florida National leads. Rios is ready with the serve. This one is set up, and a kill from Charlotte makes it a 14-0 score. Florida National off to a terrific start here this afternoon. Women's soccer match has resumed. Second half just underway. No score at Toccoa Falls College. That is a South Region matchup. And Toccoa Falls is looking to even up that season series at a game apiece. Quinones comes up a little short, and Florida National has scored the first 15 points and a timeout. With the score, Conquistadors 15, Eagles nothing. And we'll take this opportunity to remind you of the remaining schedule for TBC Eagles volleyball. On October 22nd, Trinity Baptist will visit Trinity College of Florida down in Trinity, Florida. That is a South Region affair. We told you earlier about the Suns from Johnson University of Florida making their way back onto the home court. That will be October 27th, and we'll have that for you here on TBC Eagles. And then Trinity Baptist will end its regular season with a tri-match in Mount Vernon, Georgia, against Bob Jones University and the home team, Bruton Parker College Barons. Again, that is October 31st, beginning at 4 p.m. The NCCAA Division II South Region Tournament will be at Bob Jones University in Greenville, South Carolina. That begins on November 5th, a Thursday night. So you're up to date on the remaining schedules for both the Eagles and the Conquistadors. TBCEagles.com for Trinity Baptist College and FNU.edu for Florida National University. And then click on the Athletics tab and you'll be able to see all the athletics information for the Conquistadors. Back underway, a big lead for Florida National, 15-0. And the Eagles, well, we thought they would have their first point, but a line violation gives the point to Florida National. It's 16-0. Eagles player stepped across that center line. Now serving, Joanne Denia, a junior from Wilmstad, Curacao. Excellent service run by the freshman Aniai Rios. And that hit is out of bounds, and the Eagles are on the board. Rios came off the court during that timeout. Again, she served up 14 consecutive points for Florida National. This one is set up for Fawcett. And another double team block up front. That was Charlotte getting some help from Lena Valentino. They've done that a couple of times already. Now a substitution for the Conquistadors. Juliana Santos in for Valentino. And Santos will head back to the server's line. She's a freshman from San German, Puerto Rico. Hopefully pronounced that correctly. Fawcett able to make the underhanded return. And Charlotte with the big hit. Off Gooden and out of bounds. And a big lead for the Conquistadors. Juliana Santos back at the line. Jones is able to keep that one off the floor. Good return from Anna Quinones. There's Long with the hit. And the point for the Conquistadors. Ariana Long wears number 3, outside hitter from Homestead, Florida. Just got that last point for Florida National. Ani Rios back onto the court in favor of Joanne Dania. Nice dig by Maggie Burkhalter on the kill attempt from Charlotte. But there's Long once again scoring the point, and a huge lead for the Conquistadors. It's 20-1. Still no score early in the second half up at Toccoa Falls College. Women's soccer taking on the Screaming Eagles from Toccoa Falls. Here's Fawcett with the kill attempt, but defended in the backcourt by Rios. Sent up front and onto the floor. And now the Conquistadors are 4 points away from taking set 1. Trying to serve up those 4 points will be Juliana Santos. And that ball is considered out of bounds and went up into the rafters. And now 3 more points for the Conquistadors to win the first set. That one a little too strong from Quinones. Conquistadors down to 2 points away from winning set number 1. Here's Santos trying to serve up 2 more points, and that is 1. Florida National now with 24, 1 point away from taking the first set. And a whistle with the ball in flight, a double hit violation, and that ends the first set with the score. Florida National 25, Trinity Baptist 1, a big win for the Conquistadors. And we'll take a 3-minute break, and we'll be back with set number 2 here on TBC Eagles. Stay with us. Set number 2 getting ready to begin. This is match number 1 of a doubleheader between Trinity Baptist College and Florida National University. Conquistadors had a big win in set 1, 25-1. And we're still checking out that women's soccer game at Toccoa Falls. No score. Not too far into the second half. I do not see a game clock on the screen. Looking at the YouTube channel of Toccoa Falls College. And getting ready to serve set number 2's first point, Andrea Romero, and we are back underway. Fawcett with the big hit toward the back of the court, defended by Rios. Fawcett had to readjust, but made a good, successful return. This one is now set up for Rios, right at Morgan Wells. Here's Long, and this one is a little too long, and she's been terrific at the kill attempts so far today. That one misses, not by much, but the Eagles are on the board and lead 1-0. Haley Crosby, the sophomore from Middleburg, at the line for Trinity Baptist. And that one goes out of bounds, tying the score at 1. Individual stats not available for the Conquistadors. They do have 241 aces as a team, not counting their 2 matches they played last night in that tri-match with Trinity College and Florida College. So they've done a really nice job at the servers line. Also 259 kills in their first 7 matches combined. Rios with the kill attempt. Good defense by Burkhalter, and the Eagles are able to make the return. Rios is rejected at the net. A block onto the floor from Chloe Johnson, the freshman from here in Jacksonville. And Johnson gets the Eagles the go-ahead point. Still early in set number 2, but the Eagles lead 2-1. Quinones in for Morgan Wells, and Johnson now serving. That one goes into the net, and that ties us up 2-2. Ashley Williams, a sophomore from Aurora, Illinois. So she made a long trip down to South Florida to attend college. And that serve is a little too strong, out of bounds, and the Eagles lead 3-2. Macy Fawcett, freshman setter from Orange Park, Florida, just down the road, now serving. And that one hits off Fawcett, and a point for the Conquistadors, and that ties the score 3-3. So we're tied at 3. A couple of substitutions now for Coach Huarto. Heading on and back to the server's line will be Gabriela Hernandez. And also checking in, Wandy Cruz. First time we've seen these 2 young ladies on the court today, and Quinones gets this one right at Hernandez. She sends it up front, but the block by Gooden and Quinones, and the go-ahead point puts the Eagles up 4-3. Jacksonville freshman Katie Gooden at the line for Trinity Baptist. And that one out of bounds. And we're tied at 4. Back and forth so far in the early going of set 2. Substitution for Florida National. Ariana Long heading off, and Juliana Santos will take Long's spot on the court. Aniai Rios back at the line, and this time comes up a little short. This young lady served 14 consecutive points in set 1, in case you missed that action. That one comes up short. The Eagles lead 5-4, and Anna Quinones is serving for TBC, the senior from Clewiston, Florida. This kill is good. Alina Valentino has done that quite a bit already here this afternoon. Substitution will send Ashley Williams in, and Wandy Cruz will head to the sideline. Valentino will serve for Florida National. Here's Valentino with the serve. Low line drive just over the net. And that return effort is out of bounds, so Conquistadors have their first lead of this set, 6-5. Valentino back at the line. That one is out of bounds, didn't miss by much, just a few inches, if that much, and we're tied at 6 with Maggie Burkholzer's now serving for the Eagles. Maggie's specialty is on the assist, where she has 142 of those in the Eagles' 12 matches, and the Eagles end up with the point and take the lead 7-6. Burkholzer has 10 aces coming into this afternoon's play, and her specialty is right up front, setting things up for the attackers. This one is right down in front of the net. Jada Charlotte with the score. Senior from Miami. We're tied at 7. 2 new Conquistadors onto the court. Andrea Romero wears number 10, and Genesis Rodriguez wearing number 16 now onto the floor. Romero now serving. She's a sophomore from Miami. Hialeah just outside of Miami. That's a hometown for Florida National. And that tap from Rodriguez results in the go-ahead point. The Conquistadors lead 8-7. Big hit by Morgan Wells, defended by Rios in the back of the court. Wells was able to keep that one alive. The kill attempt is tipped up into the air by Rodriguez. This one is right inside the line, and the Conquistadors get the point and a lead by 2. Romero with the serve. That was a big hit by Crosby, but again defended in the backcourt by the Conquistadors. Fawcett looking for the floor, kept off the court by Romero. And we have a block up front that results in a point for the Eagles. Crosby and Johnson teaming up, 9-8. This is Crosby with the serve. Macy Fawcett with the kill attempt, and another great play by Rios in the back of the court. That effort defended by Crosby, and now Crosby with the return. Little collision, and that might have cost Fawcett the chance to make the return. Florida National gets the point and leads 10-8. This is Juliana Santos now with the serve. Fawcett up for the kill attempt. Santos chases that one down. She was out of bounds and kept the ball in play. Good into the back and a little too far, and a point to Florida National. It's 11-8. Credit Santos racing back, keeping that one in play, and now she's back at the server's line. That one into the net. Eagles get the point and pull back to within 2. Still no score about midway through that second half between the women's soccer Eagles and Toccoa Falls College. Good serve by Chloe Johnson. That was Fawcett with the kill attempt. More good defense by the Conquistadors. That one hits off good and out of bounds. And a 3-point lead for Florida National. Now serving, Wandy Cruz. She is a junior from Carolina, Puerto Rico. And a nice gentle tap. If I saw that correctly, Andrea Romero. And it's a 4-point lead for Florida National. That serve stays in bounds. And the Conquistadors lead 14-9. We have a timeout with the score. Florida National 14, Trinity Baptist 9. A very competitive back and forth set 2. Florida National has opened up that 5-point lead. We'll pause here and be back in just a minute. (14-9), the Conquistadors lead. Set number 2, Wandy Cruz serving to get us back underway. This has been a good competitive set 2. Back and forth for the most part, but the Conquistadors have now opened up a 6-point lead at 15-9. They're taking a water break at Toccoa Falls right about the midway point of the second half. Still no score, and that is a very important soccer game between the Lady Eagles and Toccoa Falls College. They're looking for home field advantage in the one-game South Region playoff that will occur on November 5th. That one is right inside the corner. Anna Quinones with the hit. Eagles get the point, and it's 15-10. Macy Fawcett ready to serve now for Trinity Baptist. 9 aces coming into today's play. And that kill attempt just a little bit past the line, and the Eagles have pulled to within 4. Macy Fawcett served up a point a moment ago, looking to pull the Eagles a little bit closer. Right to the center of the court where Santos bumps it up in the air. Sent up front, Burkhalter with the nice sidearm delivery. Kill attempt onto the floor. Hit off Fawcett. And Lena Valentino, as she's done throughout the day so far, scores the point for the Conquistadors, who again lead by 5 at 16-11. November 7th, is that playoff game against Toccoa Falls, and this game they're playing today could help determine who is the home team come November 7th. Fawcett's attempt out of bounds past the end line, and a 17-11 lead for Florida National. Trinity Baptist women's soccer won the opener 3-2. So if Toccoa Falls wins today, then they'll go to some tiebreakers to determine where that home playoff game will be. Of course, if the TBC Eagles are able to get that win, then we should easily have the home field advantage on November 7th. Talking about the soccer team right then. 6-point lead for the Conquistadors. Rios goes up. Fawcett sends it back up front. Here's Johnson, or rather Quinones. Defended in the middle of the court by Santos. The big hit up front from Jada Charlotte results in point 18 for the Conquistadors. (18-11). Now serving for Florida National, Gabriela Hernandez. That one a little short. Eagles get the point and the serve. Trailing by 6, looking to rally from behind. Here is Katie Gooden, hoping to start that rally. 7 aces coming into today's match. That's Gooden with the defense in the back of the court. Makes the return. Rios sent up front by Wells. And Crosby comes up a little short on the return effort. And a 7-point lead again for the Conquistadors at 19-12. Aniai Rios now serving for Florida National. This one set up for Charlotte, blocked, and then a great play by Kiara Rodriguez. The one-hand punch kept that one alive. Crosby tipped at the net onto the floor. This time Rodriguez tried to do the same play she did a moment ago. Did not work out this time for Florida National. The Eagles get the point, trailing 19-13 with Anna Quinones at the line. And that one is good from Rodriguez. She just directed the ball to the open spot. And Florida National has hit the 20-point mark. Toccoa Falls College has scored a goal just a moment ago and leads Trinity Baptist 1-0 up at North Georgia with approximately 20 minutes remaining in the game. And that tap down from Charlotte makes it a 21-13 score, and the Conquistadors are 4 points away from taking a commanding 2-0 lead. Kiara Rodriguez, a freshman from Kissimmee, and that one is a little wide of the stripe, so the Eagles get the point. 21-14, Florida National leads. Burkhalter gets the whistle. She's ready to serve. That one out of bounds. The effort by Santos. 6-point deficit now for the Eagles, 21-15. Florida National won the first set, and again looking to take a 2-0 lead. And the hit from Ashley Williams is a point, and Florida National now just 3 points away from winning set number 2. This is Jada Charlotte with the serve. Fawcett hits the post, and that is automatically out of bounds. So Florida National needs just 2 more points to win the set. Good diving dig. That was Gabriela Hernandez, and it led to the point. That puts the Conquistadors 1 point away from winning set 2. Gabriela Hernandez, a senior from Kissimmee, on the dive. And now trying to finish off the set will be the senior Jada Charlotte. And that one, though, misses out of bounds. Eagles get the point. Trail, however, 24-16 and need to rally to keep this one alive. Haley Crosby with the serve. Fawcett with the kill attempt, but right at Charlotte. A little miscommunication, but the Conquistadors recover. That one hit the post. And again, that is an automatic out of bounds. So the Eagles get the point, pulled to within 7, but still trail 24-17. Haley Crosby with the serve. That one is out of bounds, and that is set point. And now Florida National, by scores of 25-1 and 25-17, have taken a big 2-0 lead, and we have a 3-minute timeout. We'll be back with set number 3 on TBC Eagles. Back with set number 3, Florida National leads 2-0, 25-1, and 25-17 are the scores so far. Women's soccer still trailing Toccoa Falls 1-0 with approximately 12 to 15 minutes remaining. I don't have a clock to look at, just trying to judge that one myself. The men will play Toccoa Falls next, probably around half hour after this game that I'm looking at now finishes. Again, if you want to tune in there, check out Toccoa Falls College on YouTube. TFC Eagle Vision is the name of their page, so you can check out Trinity Baptist College playing at Toccoa Falls. Women's soccer right now, and men following shortly after that one finishes. Maggie Burkhalter will serve. Set number 3 underway, and that one just barely past the end line, and the first point goes to Florida National. And a timeout with the score 1-0, Florida National leading. Well, we mentioned the men's and the women's basketball season getting ready very, very soon. Trinity Baptist will take the court first on October 31st. That's just a scrimmage game, but their first official game will be Friday, November 6th against Trinity College of Florida, a South Region opponent. On the 14th, TBC men will go to Bob Jones University, so the first 2 games of the season are within the Division II South region. November 19th, my birthday, the Conquistadors of Florida National men's basketball will be here for a 7 p.m. tip-off time. That is Thursday, November 19th. The women will begin with the scrimmage on October 24th, and then their official games, the first 3 of them are all here, November 3rd, November 5th, and November 7th. Warner University on the 3rd, Trinity College of Florida on the 5th, Bruton Parker College on Saturday the 7th. So again, if you go to tbceagles.com, you'll see the women's and the men's basketball schedule. Only a couple of weeks away from the first tip-off. Fawcett with the hit. Wandy Cruz has put on a libero jersey. She's wearing the white jersey for the Conquistadors now. This is Quinones right at Cruz. Wells tracks that one down, and over the head shot, and a beauty from Macy Fawcett. Still alive, and the Eagles end up with the point. That one hit off Wells, kept alive, and then Fawcett makes a terrific return, and we're tied at 1. Anna Quinones ready. And that one is out of bounds. And no, the call reversed, saying it was tipped right in front of the net. So the point goes to Florida National, 2-1. It was out of bounds, but tipped is what the call is. And a 2-1 lead for Florida National. Oh, Burkhalter with a really nice play to keep this one alive. Tipped at the net from Gooden. Now Fawcett with the return. Here's Rios. Crosby's ready on the defense. Chloe Johnson, just misses out of bounds. So the Conquistadors get the point. Johnson hit it well, but just a little bit too far. Here's Jada Charlotte. And the ace for Charlotte makes it a 4-1 game. Florida National looking to finish this one off in straight sets. Remember, this is only match 1. We have a doubleheader. We will end this feed once match number 1 ends. There'll be a short rest period, and then we'll start match number 2 soon afterwards, so look for the live now indicator. That serve is out of bounds, and the Eagles get the point, trailing 4-2, and Trinity Baptist will send Gooden to the server's line. And that one stays in bounds. Eagles get the point. Good serve by Gooden, the ace. Makes it a 1-point game. And that tap from Rodriguez is good. 4-3. Nope, make that 5-3 Florida National. Juliana Santos is ready. And that serve too strong, out of bounds. Eagles back to within one at 5-4. Women's soccer still trailing 1-0 at Toccoa Falls. Not much time remaining for the Eagles to get that game-tying goal. Here's Macy Fawcett with the serve. This one's set up for Rios, tipped. Dug off the court by Wells, but the return effort is out of bounds, and Florida National leads 6-4. Aniai Rios ready to serve. That one right at Wells and into the net, and the point for Florida National. It's 7-4. The men's soccer team waiting to take the field. They defeated Johnson University of Florida 11-0 this past Tuesday. Paris Reagan scored 3 goals for the gentlemen. Get some more information about how well the men's soccer team did just a few days ago. That one is out of bounds, and the Eagles back to within 2. Reagan had 3 goals, 2 assists. Nazir Guanipa also 3 goals and 1 assist in Tuesday's game at Johnson. Here's Chloe Johnson with the good line drive serve, knocked up in the air by Cruz. Crosby with the effort, and a double hit violation will get the Eagles to within 1. Trey Nieves, who's the goalkeeper for Trinity Baptist, came out of the goal late in the game, played some offense, got himself both a goal and an assist. Good job, Trey Nieves. Eagles looking to tie the score. Fawcett, that one tipped off the net. Cruz was able to drop to her knees, keep it alive, and the big hit is good from Santos right to the back of the court, and Florida National leads 8-6. Declan Owen, Evan Hasbrook, Pablo Garcia, and Nick Lockridge also scored goals Tuesday. Again, the Eagles defeated Johnson University of Florida 11-0. And now Florida National leads 9-6. Wandy Cruz, the libero, ready to serve. That one comes up out of bounds, and a 4-point lead for the Conquistadors. Well, so the gentlemen will look for their second consecutive South Region win as they will play Toccoa Falls in just a little while. Cruz sends this one up front. This is set up right at Wells, however. Crosby is blocked at the net, and the point for the Conquistadors. Both Charlotte and Romero were there on that block. And Florida National has opened up a 5-point lead. Wandy Cruz now with the serve. There's Charlotte with the tap. Wells able to keep that one off the floor, make the good return. Charlotte with the kill attempt, and the point for the Conquistadors, who lead 12-6. Six-point lead as we have a timeout with the score Florida National 12, Trinity Baptist 6. Conquistadors lead 12-6, lead 2-0 in set competition. Teams heading back onto the court. Wandy Cruz is serving for Florida National, a junior from Carolina, Puerto Rico. Fawcett makes the return. Santos on the defense. Morgan Wells is there, but this one goes out of bounds, and Florida National leads 13-6. Cruz with the serve. That one is onto the floor, and the ace makes it a 14-6 game. Cruz is ready. She gets the whistle. Quinones to the back. Defended by Cruz. This one is set up. Good hit from Rodriguez. Eagles, though, make the good return. Rodriguez again keeps this one inbounds. Gets the point. And Florida National has opened up a 9-point lead. Wandy Cruz is on a very nice run. And she gets another point on the board and makes it a 10-point lead for the Conquistadors. Time running down at Toccoa Falls. Eagles still trailing 1-0. Just a few minutes left, if that much. That one was tipped out of bounds, and a point for the Eagles. Haley Crosby makes the hit. Eagles trail 16-7, and Crosby, for her effort, gets rewarded with the serve. Set up for Charlotte, but out of bounds, and the Eagles pull 1 point closer. Still trailing by 8. Looking to cut into the deficit. Crosby now serving. And that one onto the floor for Florida National. 9-point lead, 17-8. Andrea Romero will serve now for FNU. Santos from the sideline keeps it in play, and Charlotte makes the return. Some action at the net, and a nice job on both sides. There's Fawcett. That went right to Romero. They send it up front. Santos with the big hit off Crosby, and a 10-point lead, 18-8, Florida National. Romero, a sophomore from Miami, gets the whistle. And the serve, good line drive. That was Cruz keeping that one off the floor. Gooden with the tap. Santos was there. She set it up. Here's Gooden looking for the open floor, and she finds a spot. Scores the point. 18-9. Eagles trailing and sending Maggie Burkholzer to the line. That one just missed, wide of the stripe. Caught the side judge by surprise. Oh, that one was in. My mistake. Now serving Genesis Rodriguez, and that one is too strong. Eagles get the point. 18-11 is the score. Florida National leading. Anna Quinones gets the whistle. She's ready. Here's the serve. That one is out of bounds, and the Eagles pull a little bit closer at 18-12. Anna Quinones with the serve. This one a little short. And a 7-point lead for Florida National. Kiara Rodriguez in, and Wandy Cruz heads off. Now serving the senior Jada Charlotte. Fawcett tracks that one down, and Burkhalter's return effort a little short, and a 20-point mark hit by the Conquistadors, and they're 5 points away from finishing off the first match of this doubleheader. Jada Charlotte with the serve. Tip does not count as one of the hits, but the Eagles with the point. That one hit very hard, but out of bounds, and 20-13 is the score. Cruz sends this one up front. The block attempt by the Eagles, but the ball lands on the wrong side, and it's a 21-13 lead for Florida National as we have this timeout. Looks like the women's soccer game has come to an end with the final score: Toccoa Falls College 1, Trinity Baptist nothing. So the two teams are even in season play, 1 win apiece. Each home team has won a game. So we'll have to see which team will be the home team on November 7th in the South Region Playoff, as each team has won one meeting. The men will follow at approximately 3:20 to 3:30. It was scheduled to start at 3. Of course, the women's game just now ending. So let's hope the gentlemen can win their second consecutive South Region affair, as they're about to take on the Screaming Eagles up at Toccoa Falls College. Right here, the Conquistadors are 4 points away from winning the first of 2 here on this beautiful, gorgeous Saturday afternoon on the west side of Jacksonville. We woke up to temperatures in the low 60s today, and we're at about 72 degrees and bright sunny skies. We're in the gym. We've been outside a little bit today, and absolutely beautiful as this one goes out of bounds. And Conquistadors just 3 points away from finishing off match number 1. And trying to serve up those final 3 points will be Juliana Santos. Crosby with the tap. Cruz on the dive, keeps it off the floor. There's Fawcett. Santos, though, on the defense. And then the kill attempt. Great job by Burkhalter. Keep that one alive. Morgan Wells with the over-the-head return. Johnson to the back of the court, and it's inbounds. Looked like Cruz might have gotten a fingertip on it, but the Eagles get the point. It is 21-15 in favor of Florida National. And the delay is to make sure the scoreboard is set correctly, and Coach Bennett will send in Moesha Jones as well. Jones will check in for Chloe Johnson. (21-15) is the score. Moesha Jones with the serve. Moesha Jr. from Saluda, South Carolina. We'll see her on the softball field as well. Jones with the serve. Scoreboard says 22-15. We're going to have to make sure that is correct because I had 21-16 in favor of the Conquistadors. Here's Crosby. Whistle with the ball in flight. Point for the Conquistadors. And Chloe Johnson is back onto the court in favor of Jones. Well, scoreboard's going to stay at 23-15. Andrea Romero, check that. Aniai Rijos will try to serve up final 2 points of the match. Quinones with the big hit off Cruz and a point for the Eagles. The men's soccer is getting ready to start. They're lined up in the middle of the field, so they didn't waste any time. I thought that was going to be a little bit before they started play. That was Kiera Rodriguez with the kill. And now Florida National needs just one more point to win the match. Wandy Cruz will try to serve up match point for Florida National. And this one is out of bounds, and that will do it for match number 1. Final score, Florida National 3, Trinity Baptist nothing, by set scores of 25-1, 25-17, and 25-16. So match 2, not sure exactly how long it will be before the first serve, but we're going to end this feed. Keep watching for the live indicator, and we'll be back with match number 2 here on TBC Eagles on YouTube.